Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're moving on to, sorry I got swatches everywhere, the Mothership 4 palette, Decadence. I was actually doing the look and I forgot to film, but I didn't get far, so we're good. The Mothership 4 Decadence. Okay, so this palette, okay, let's do it like this. This is what it looks like. Let's start from the beginning. It's got me really, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, metallic shadows. I mean, just beautiful. But as a standalone palette, this has caused me issues. Lots of issues. But this is the look that I did finally create using just this palette. This is the color story. It's not in order by no means, but I wanted you to see this because I'm getting ready to start with a shade, but I need you to see what I'm talking about here. So this is the shade right here I'm getting ready to start with, right? It kind of looks like a peachy color, but it's got almost like a brown, black, gray, I don't know, undertone under it. You know what I mean? Well, I didn't realize, so it's my fault. But it's the shade Inferno. It's right here. So I thought it was, one of the lighter shades to create my crease with. But you can kind of see that, but not really. You're seeing more of when you're blending it, you're seeing more of like the darkened undertone under it, to be honest with you. But I didn't realize that when I started, to be honest, when I started to create this look. And as a beginner, this is not an easy palette as a standalone palette to create a look, to be honest, to be completely honest. We're going to ignore the pimple here. I got one right here on my lip. I got a couple over here. I don't know what my skin's doing. I don't understand why it's decided to break out, but it has. So we're going with it. Maybe it's stress. I bet it's stress. I'm always stressed. Aren't we all, though? But yeah, so this color wasn't exactly what I thought it was. Beautiful color nonetheless. All honesty. But like the last palette, I believe it only had 2 matte shades. And one of them was a black. So that kind of, I like mattes. I like more shimmers than mattes, but I still have to have something, usually when I create a look, I like to have a matte. I don't necessarily need it, but I do like to have it on hand, So this was a little bit difficult in that sense of it. So the next shade I'm going to go into is Hedonistic, which is, so we just applied this one. Now we're going to go to this one. I know I did the swatches completely out of order, but, I didn't know what I was really doing, so I was just watching for a while just to be like, what am I going to create? What am I going to do? Type of thing, I would say this palette for a beginner is not a standalone palette at all. It's not going to be your standalone. However, it would be a good companion palette. So if you had, which you may already, mattes or something, if you had a basic matte palette, this would definitely work well with, that, so to say. But as far as like a standalone palette, it's not really going to be it. Unless you like an all shimmer look, then it could be. But these are very pretty metallic shades. So I do think if you had a matte palette, you would like this as like pulling one of the shades as a topper or your waterline, or underneath your waterline type of thing. Inner corner. Like, it would be good for that sense, you know what I mean? But I can understand somebody's reservation on that, being that it is $125. Now, there are sales, though, so you can take that into consideration also. And I did try to use a lot of these shades so that you could get a feel for them. And again, I'm using my refer brushes. I mean, I didn't have like, and here's the thing though, these are metallics, okay? But I had no fallout, none at all, which I found was great. I didn't, you know, spray anything. I didn't do anything really with them. All right. I think I got that shade where I wanted it. I really did not have a clue what I was doing, y'all. As you can tell, probably. But I was just, you know, taking a leap of faith in a sense. Okay, now I'm going to go into the shade Divine Mink, which is this one right here. And we are going to take it on the bottom lash line. And like I said, I was amazed that there was no fallout at all. At least when doing my other eye. Now I can't. I'm hoping the same will go for this eye, but you know, I can't be 100% sure on that one. But I'm going to hope that it's the same. And I mean, this palette really does have really pretty colors. I'm going to go into the shade Blue Blood, which is right here. Whoa. I picked up too much. Way too much. And I'm just going to stamp that right here in my outer corner. And this is a really pretty color. It's like a burnt, it's almost like a purple, but maybe, I don't know how to describe this really. It's got purple. But more like a red purple maybe. And they all play well together too. All these shades really do. Like, you can see each individual color, even though I end up applying so many colors. Like, you just wouldn't think you would see it. You know what I mean? Okay, then I did that. Wait, what did I do? No, I went in further. Hold on. Because I did mess up, and you'll see the mess up I made, but I kind of fixed it a little bit, maybe. Let me take it over a little bit more. Right about there. Okay. Then I'm going to go into Enigma. No. Sterling. I'm going into Sterling, which is this silver shade right here. And this shade, oh, it's so pretty. This is, I mean, it's just beautiful, to be honest. And I'm going to pop it in my inner corner. If you can hear banging, I'm so sorry. My fiance's out there working on his trailer or something, I don't know. Banging around on metal. This is a very, very pretty silver though. I would say this is probably my prettiest silver I have in my collection. The shade Sterling. Okay, so I had it like that, and then of course I went back in with the one shade because I didn't want to lose that darkness, and sort of just blended it together, you know, the best I could. I'm not the best at blending. We all know this. But when looking at it, I thought, man, that's really, it's kind of harsh in a sense, you know, like the dark to the really light. So what I thought was, okay, I'm going to try the shade Underworld, which is, well, it's that shade, but it's kind of faded. Hold on. Okay. Which is this shade right here. That's Underworld. So I decided to put it beside the purple, you know, between the two to kind of mix them together in a sense. Thinking I could fix this mistake in a sense. So I put it right here. And that silver is something else though. I can't get over the silver. Like, I really enjoy playing with that silver. But I do like this shade too. Sort of just patting it on, because again, I do not want the fallout, but I think I got it on this side actually because I'm rushing a little bit too much. Okay. That silver kind of takes it over, to be honest with you. Okay, so then I'm going back into the silver shade, the Sterling. I'm just making sure I did not lose it in the front. And again, I don't want to lose that purple shade in the back either. Okay. Okay, so here's the look that I created using just this palette. And here's my thing with it. I don't really like it. The eyeliner I used was the Urban Decay LSD for my waterline. Let me add a little more. And I did think it went well with the look. Okay. And then drop everything. I did get a little bit of fallout right there, like I said, with that blue shade, but I knew that was going to happen because I packed on too quickly. But with this eye, I didn't get any, so, and I was aware of that. Alright. Let me go back into the Divine Musk and make sure I got it plenty dark enough down here. Okay, so let me sort of go through the palette. So starting with the first shade, Gold Standard, which is a beautiful gold. Like, that is a gold. Okay, so this one here is Gold Standard. Let me get this right here. That one's Gold Standard. And then Inferno was up here, which was the first shade we used. And then Blue Blood is what I used for my outer corner. Yeah, outer corner. Sinful, I didn't use it. Now the Sinful's a pretty color too. It's right here. It's a very light pale gold. I mean, it is really pretty. And then Underworld I used in the middle of the two shades on my lid. Okay, so that's the first row. The second row is Sterling, which is right here. Very first shade. Lapis Luxury is right here, and that's a pretty shade. It's a nice, pretty blue. Then Divine Musk, which I used on my under my waterline on the bottom. And then Hedonistic was this shade right here. And then Enigma is right here. And it's a pretty, like, taupey gold. It's so pretty. These three here just, like, I mean, I love all three of these. And the gold even. The gold don't really, it looks okay on me, but not really. So that's the palette. Again, I feel like this palette would be best as a companion palette. For any of her other palettes, I think it would work well with. Or if you have, you know, just a regular matte eyeshadow palette and you want some nice metallic shades, absolutely. Is it worth $129? I mean, again, that's up to you, you know. I am going to rank these in the end, so you'll get an idea, like, on my perspective of it. But $125 is a lot of money, and I know that. However, obviously I don't regret buying it because I have it. And I would never part with it. So that tells me that, you know, to me it is worth it. However, to somebody else it may not be. So, you know, that's just up to you on that part. You got to see how it worked, though, without, you know, any fancy lighting or cameras or editing or anything like that. So really it's just up to you if it's a color story that you're interested in. So I'm going to apply the Dark Star mascara on my top lashes to finish this up. Oh, lovely. I really do think the more I use this, the more I do like this mascara too. I think. I know by the end of it, if I continue to use that mascara, by using all these, after doing all the Pat McGrath palettes, I know one thing. I'll know if I like it or not, that's for sure, by the end of that. Because I'm telling you, I got a ton of palettes. I mean, we still have, what, 5 more to go, and just no, because I'm going to add the 2 Christmas ones in. So, 7 more palettes to go just in this before I rank. And then I have the 6-pan palettes, and then the 4-pan. Okay. I do gotta clean that up. As always, I make a mess with my mascara. But you know what? I'm not gonna hold you up on that mess because, you know, I'm just gonna flick it away, and, you know, I don't want to take up any more of your time. So this is the final look that I created using that palette. Not my best by no means. And again, I'm a beginner, so take it as you will on wherever your skill level sets. It may be a palette for you, whether it be a standalone or a companion palette, completely up to you. Again, on a level scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably a 2. I'm giving myself. That may be generously giving it to myself, but, you know, I'm gonna say I'm a 2. I like a 2. I want to get to a 5. I may get there. Like, I'm thinking 1, you know, beginner, 0, you don't need more makeup. 1, a beginner. I'm a 2. 10's a makeup artist. So, between 1 and 10, I'm a 2. I want to get to a 5. You know, I'll never be a makeup artist because I don't see what they see. I believe that is a skill. I don't necessarily possess that skill, but I do want to be a 5, at least like with my own makeup. I don't want to do anybody else's makeup or anything, you know, and I just want to find the best makeup out there that will get me there, you know what I mean? So same with tools. I'm working with different tools to see which is better, which isn't, stuff like that. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps in some way. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. And I will see you in my next video. We are going to take a break for tomorrow because I have one of the new Huda Beauty palettes just came in. The color block in the, I think it's the blue-green. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So I'm going to actually review this tomorrow, and then I'll go back to the Pat McGrath. Unless the orange and purple come in, which I don't know. I ordered one from Sephora, one from Huda Beauty. Don't ask. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.